In rural Iowa, a boy developed a deep appreciation for the land. But what he didn't know is that his passion for agriculture would lead him to change the world. During a time of famine, he is credited with saving over 1 billion lives. But who is this man? How has he accomplished so much, yet so little Americans know his name? Who is the farmer who fed the world? Where do heroes come from? It may be a great city or a prestigious university, but this story starts not there, but in rural Iowa.
By the time that they came to live in this house, which was 1922, Norm was about 8 years old or so, and they had just bought the farm a year or two before that. It was 56 acres.
On his family farm, Borlaug learned the basics of agriculture. He attended a one-room schoolhouse until he was old enough to attend high school in the nearby town of Cresco, Iowa. There, Borlaug was an amazing athlete, excelling at wrestling. This taught him determination, which would stick with him the rest of his life. Borlaug's teachers and family encouraged him to go to college, something that neither his father nor his grandfather had done.
As Norm decided to go to the University of Minnesota, as he gave him 11 silver dollars, and he said to Norm, he says, "Norm boy, you take this, you can pay your tuition with it for the first quarter." And he says, "Feed your head now so you can feed your belly later."
Borlaug went to the University of Minnesota, where he studied forestry. After graduating, he moved on to get his master's and doctorate degree in plant pathology. After working at several ag positions, Borlaug was recruited to work in Mexico in 1944. His goal was to help make Mexico self-sufficient in wheat production. He was able to breed thousands of wheat plant varieties every year and taught the farmers in Mexico many of his methods. In 1950, with the help of his colleagues, they released a breakthrough wheat variety. This was the first of many. By 1956, Mexico's wheat production was self-sufficient. By 1960, Borlaug and his team had developed disease-resistant wheat varieties with dramatic yield increases. His work wouldn't just change Mexico, though. It would change the world. In the 1950s and 60s, India and other parts of Asia were suffering from a severe famine, but this would soon be changed. Borlaug's work moved to Asia, where his wheat varieties were adopted. There, his new wheat varieties increased yield by 60%. With all his work around the globe, Borlaug was no longer just a farmer, or even a researcher. He was a humanitarian. Borlaug would go on to receive the Nobel Peace Prize in 1970 He didn't stop there, though. He continued to fight to eliminate poverty and hunger around the globe. He worked with world leaders to promote education. Borlaug never retired. He devoted his life to this cause. Borlaug received numerous awards around the globe, such as the Congressional Gold Medal. He is credited with saving over 1 billion lives. It's hard to believe that someone who achieved so much came from a small farm in Rhode Island. He was just a farmer who fed the world.